that slick? Did we just like start moving?
Welcome to the first day of spring.
Hey!
The forsythia are out for all of you. We started them last week and they have bloomed beautifully just in time. So welcome Bob in Wisconsin and Mike in Kansas City.
What if somebody is tuning in for the first time? Introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Shannon Heaton.
I'm Matt Heaton.
And if you're always tuning in, we're still the Heatons, and you're very welcome to play some tunes with us, not too fast. Some lovely tunes we have planned for you today. Welcome Bob, welcome Mike, welcome Gabriella in Germany, welcome Mike in Ohio, and Coach Dwayne in Ottawa, and Allison in France, and Saul in Michigan, and Rob in the UK, Margie, hello, Ted in Ottawa, Therese, hi, in Oregon, good to see you, Danny in snowy Utah, and Maria in the UK as well, and Jaden tuning in from the Netherlands, hello, hi Mike in Oregon, and Lynn, glad to have you playing in your mind. That's the best place to play. Art, hi, my friend in Vermont. Hi, Peter, yo, yo, yo. Hello, Tetsuya in Toronto. Hi, Peter in Switzerland, and Ant-Man in Philadelphia. And Tetsuya, yes, that picture is hilarious, but I would say the live one was pretty great. Good idea.
Thanks.
Hi, Tom, and welcome. Thanks for joining us in Syracuse. And Sally down the road. And hi in Arizona to Aaron. Good to see you in Bordeaux. Christine and Dominique. Hi, Marianne in New Jersey. Marianne, probably Marianne. Hi, Peter in San Diego. Woohoo. Hi, Doug. Let's see. Hi, Bill in San Francisco. Ignacio, hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us from Chile. And let's see. Keys, I'm glad you made it for the earlier time for some of you, just for 2 weeks until you make the time change, and then we catch up. Claudia, welcome in Norwich, New York. And hi, Mark in Scotland. Welcome. And welcome to your Fada in Greece, and Heather in St. Paul. And let's see here. We got Linda in Loveland. Hello, Linda. Good to see you. Mary in Oregon. Carrie in Florida. Wonderful to see you. And Matt in San Francisco. Welcome. And Mara in Italy. Hello, Luca. And Mara, nice to see you. And Marco in Milano. Hey, nice to see you, friend. And Ken in California. Katrina, hi, down the road from us. And Donna, welcome. Thanks for joining us in Michigan. And Jim, wow, you're right on time here. Glad to have you joining us, tuning in from Zimbabwe. Hope the neighbors will enjoy your music tonight. Evelyn, hi in Arlington. And Tom in Baltimore. And Gregor and Marina, hello. Oh, Marina, I'm so glad that you were vaccinated today. And you'll feel better soon. Take it easy. Yeah. So here we go. We're going to start off with the Chanter song. So the song of the Chanter. Oops. Song of the Chanter. I'm writing in the chat. It's in the key of D. 1, 2, here we go, everyone. So for some of you, it's morning, and welcome, Johnny. Glad you could make it in the morning for you, Willem. In the evening, good to have you joining us. Tomas, you made it an hour earlier for some of you guys, so thanks for joining us. And Jenny in Kong, wonderful to have you here. Mary down the street, hi, and happy spring here in the Boston area in Medford, Massachusetts, where we are. It's very sunny, a little chilly, but very lovely. Wonderful day. Garode, hello and welcome. Thanks for tuning in from Belfast. And Jennifer in sunny Michigan. And Barney, wonderful to have you here. And you got the second shot yesterday. Wonderful. Congratulations. Hey. There is some hope. It may be the first day of spring. It may still be snowing and cold and a little overcast in some places, but spring is on the way. In every way. So Adele, glad to have you joining us from Halifax, and Sean Morris in Manchester, and Carolyn, happy that you're here. And Jake, I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to have you here as well in Washington, D.C. Hi, Bob and Sue. Nice to have you joining us. We're going to carry on with former Name Your Tune selection. The Name Your Tune series. So we're going to play Morrison's, good old famous Morrison's jig into the Humours of Glendart, which was a session favorite in the in-person session days. And then I think we'll go into the Thrush and the Straw, a very beautiful, beautiful springy tune. I'm going to write those in and welcome Terry in Wales, Chilly Wales. And do we post upcoming live session tunes so you can learn prior? What I've been trying to do is at least choose the first three. And I've been putting those up, like letting folks know that who are in touch regularly. But from now on, I will make sure to put them in the notes, in the show notes. These are the first three that we'll start with next time. So, but next week, tell the plan for next week, Matthew.
Well, next week, you guys, next week marks a full year of Saturdays of the virtual guided session. I think we might have taken like one or two off for holidays, but not a lot, friends, not a lot. So the Wayback Machine, end of March last year was the first one. So, and since they are all, archived on YouTube, we know exactly what we played for the first one. So next week we are going to recreate the first session.
That's
and we
right.
are going to play the tunes that we played a year ago.
That's right. So you know exactly what we'll be playing. You can look at our very first live stream, and that is exactly what we're going to be playing next week. Although we might not play the same chords in the same settings and the exact same tempos.
I might not wear the same sweatshirt. We'll
Nigel will play the opening music, the jazz piano player from our, but it'll be a year later for him on the piano. So we'll see what he comes up with. Very, very exciting. Jennifer, that's exciting that you got your first shot as well. I'm so delighted. Julie, happy Forsythia time. I'm glad you're tuning in from Tennessee. These are for all of you. And hi, Amy. Welcome. I think you're tuning in from California. And let's see. Casey, wonderful to have you tuning in from Ohio as well. And Brian, welcome. It's a very pleasant year of Saturdays it's been with all of you. So thanks for helping to keep the humor and the good company. And we're going to carry on with these jigs. So Mark, thanks for the, thanks for the congrats there.
This kind of thing.
Marco. And Larry, yes, there are ways to make things a little less sucky. And they start with E minor. Here we go. Morrison's. 1, 2, ready? great tune is that. Yes. And I do like the comment, what are we playing again? It's like a real session. Wait a minute. What are we playing again? We had so much chat, we forgot. Yes, indeed. And Allison, thanks for joining us from Rhode Island. Happy spring indeed. Things are looking up, folks. Gradus in Amsterdam and David in Maryland. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Jeff, thank you so much for sharing your music with us. I really do hear all of you as we're playing along. It's amazing what's going on in there. So Jeff, thanks for playing along with us. This is great that we're all building this together. And we have plans. We have plans for sort of post-pandemic life. Plans to stay engaged and a way to keep sharing stuff with you. Exciting. We'll unroll that later. But for now, we're going to play some Name Your Tune selections from the past. Jacqueline, welcome. I'm glad you're joining us. You're right in time. And yes, Tomas, indeed, Nigel does play the piano, and it's really been a pandemic project for him. So he's learned a bunch of new things. So that'll be fun to see what he decides to fart away at next week. Brandon, yay, and welcome. So Musical Priest. We're going to do Musical Priest and the Hunter's Purse, because we need to get a little minor here for a little balance in life. Yes? So I'm typing them into the chat here. Reels, Name Your Tune selections of the past.
And you know what I learned how to do?
What?
For next week, maybe?
What?
I learned how to make the letters in Name Your Tune different colors.
Oh, cool. But for now, they're white, and that is awesome. And we're going to do past Name Your Tune selections. Musical Priest and Hunter's Purse. So here we go. Does it seem like a good pace?
What do you think? Yes.
1, 2, here we go. Oof. Not in tune with reality. Are you in tune?
I am.
Yes.
Confidently in
yes.
tune. I'm not even checking. That is so. I'm just in tune.
Let's see, shall we?
It is in tune. I'm not quite in tune. It's pretty close though. Not as in tune as I ever am, to be honest.
Okay, 1, 2, here we go. so glad that, Manuel, that you remembered the time disparity. So only one more week of us being sort of off sync, and then you guys switch time zones, and then we're back. So next week it'll be the same for all you Europeans in that weird time zone, or we're the ones in the weird time zone.
Someone's in a weird time zone.
Yeah. Hi, Cheryl. Thanks for joining us from Chapel Hill. We got the North Carolina folks here, which is very exciting. And Ray, that's right. I do always catch the intonation there. I'm not always in either, but you know, it's the way it goes.
Lynn, didn't you say you were driving? Stop typing, dear.
Well, maybe she's in the passenger seat.
Oh, okay. You did say in the car. Okay,
yes,
okay,
yes.
Right.
And Cheryl, cousin Cheryl is joining us. Good to have you here in Minnesota. That's really wonderful. And yes, you know, it is possible now to temper, you know, to be in tune. Like guitar players can be in tune. You have to split the difference. There are going to be a few things that are off here and there, but you have to at least, you know, be A440 for all the nice humans joining us.
I gotta be close.
You got to be close. So we're going to carry on. Speaking of being close.
Yeah.
Slides. Let's play some slides. We're going to play Gale Bridge. We're going to play Siobhan Hurls. That's such a good one. We did some weeks back. Loved it. Had a couple requests for that little dude. And then let's do the Julia Clifford set. The Rathawan and the Hare and the Corn. You know the ones, guys. So you're very sweet. You're very kind to say nice things about the Heatons, and also about all of us here building this community. This really has been a wonderful thing for a lot of us. Has
amazing.
Good use of our pandemic times, you know, to learn new tunes. And I really know that as we start to travel out there in the world, it's going to be really fun to connect with some of you in person that we've only ever met through the virtual guided session. But I'm looking forward to it very much. So, Richard, hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us.
We might need name tags. So.
And Cattell, welcome to have you. Welcome in Brittany. Glad to have you joining us again. That's so great. Cuckoo to you.
Slide time. How fast are we going to play slides?
We can't do them too slowly.
No.
Does that seem about right? Is that too fast?
Work. No, I think that's all right.
It's okay. Okay. And then... Remember back in the day when I could only start the other slide in D that starts like that? I got it sorted. Saul helped with that one. So here we go. Here we go. are just the thing for
man.
spring.
Spring.
Just the thing for spring. Wee-hoo! And what else is the thing for spring? Having all these lovely people joining us from all over the place. We just love it. It's so wonderful. What a bright little boost. So let's continue. Yes, Tomas, you are here in the house, and you and I were chatting about that wonderful tune that I associate with the playing of Tommy Peoples when he was living in Boston. You had a different name for it, but I call it McDonagh's. So let's do some real standards, and then we'll finish with that little gem. Yes, so we'll do Maid Behind the Bar. Seem good? And the Galway Rambler before we go into. Is that a nice change? Oh, it'll be great. There we go. All right, so typing these into the chat.
I remember that tune from when we first moved to town, and Noel played it a lot too. That's how I kind of remember learning that.
McDonagh's. I hope I'm spelling this correctly. McDonagh's.
Rathawan is so good.
So good.
So good.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Okay, I think I got it. Here we go.
All right.
Let's do it.
Doing this? Okay.
We're doing this. So Jennifer, is that Tommy Peoples Reel in G or in B minor? Let me know. I'll try to do it in this set. B part. That is a lovely McDonagh's. Yes, there's another McDonagh's that Matt Malloy also recorded. So I know that McDonagh's from Matt Malloy, the E minor one. But he also, yes, Barney, recorded the D one. He recorded both of them and called them both McDonagh's.
How inconvenient.
And yes, Jennifer, I got it in there in the middle. That's such a pretty tune. What a good call.
The other one,
the B minor one?
When Tommy was in town, when he was living here, I was fortunate enough to take some lessons with him. And
on the fiddle. Matt plays the fiddle.
I'm a fiddle owner. And I asked him about that tune because everyone called it Tommy Peoples, and I figured, well, if he wrote it, he surely has a name for it because he has great names for his tunes. And so I was like, oh yeah, hey Tommy, what about this tune? And I played a bit of it for him, and he's like, that's not really one I play. Turns out he believes the name for that tune is the Lonesome Bachelor.
Nice.
So there you go.
Nice. Good road. I'm so glad that the virtual guided session has been important to you. I think, yes, for musical and for social connection here, this is just a lovely thing, folks. And we're going to celebrate 1 year of it next week. And to honor that year occasion, we are going to play the exact same set that we played when we first started this. Maybe not exactly the same way, but there you go. That's going to be
a year faster.
Well, over the course of the year, we have picked up a lot of people who are playing at a lot of different levels. And so the original idea to keep it really like a slower pace, we decided, mid-year to kind of crank it up because folks have been working.
Yeah.
And so, yes, it's not a slow session, but it's a mid-tempo. It's okay if you don't play all the tunes and you don't play them all at this speed. It doesn't matter. You're still very welcome to play. So glad that Hare and Danelle are joining us tonight. This is wonderful. And Pat, glad to have you here. No need to be guilty. We are, in fact, an hour earlier for you for the next couple weeks. So that makes it a little harder to negotiate. So next week it'll be the same, this time zone, and then we will sync up again.
Sunday. Oh, anyway.
No. Next week they're still earlier.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But agreed. The Kong Gang, yes, lots and lots of tunes out there. So I think we're going to, and Charles, hi in Alabama. So happy to have you joining us there.
And wait, real quick, Siobhan Peoples' album. She made a great record with Murdy Ryan called, like, it's something about time on our hands or something like that.
Yeah, I think she did.
I don't remember.
Yeah, beautiful album. And speaking of beautiful, let's do the beautiful Langstrom's Pony that, I don't know if you're here, Sergio, joining us in Patagonia, but we're going to do this for you. Langstrom's Pony, you had requested. That's a goodie. I need to look at my notes for how it starts because we did another A tune last week that I mixed up. Oh, yes. Okay, got it. Langstrom's Pony.
And we'll go into the Swallowtail.
We'll go into the Swallowtail. Folks, I'm putting the tunes in the chat here. I'm putting the tunes in the chat.
Tunes in the chat.
Yeah.
T on the...
Boil the chat early. Here we go. 1, 2. ringing.
Yeah, that's
The
kinda
bouzouki.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my
Glad to have you joining us, Wyatt. And in fact, the second tune, Pat, in that set after Morrison's was the Humours of Glendart. And speaking of humours, you're right in time there, Wyatt. Remember our humours discussion? Oh, such a funny word. The humours of something. It's like the vibe or kind of like the smell of the place. And Tina, this is your first time joining us live. This is great, and you're very, very welcome. I wonder where you are in Ireland. We have lots of friends in Ireland joining us here, so that's great. Wonderful to have you. And Boris, wonderful that you've joined us as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to our penultimate session of the first, or is this the last? Would this count as the last session of the year?
First series.
Yeah, and then next week we're going to be doing the year anniversary.
We're going to be doing the encore presentation.
The year anniversary, my goodness. And we're going to play exactly the same tunes. Yeah, no one asked for it. We're going to do it anyway, like most encores.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's going to be great. So to thank you so much for joining us today, and for some of you for joining us for many, many weeks now. We're going to play our Offertory selection. And I'm not going to write Offertory because Google Chat seems to not like that, and it always vacuums that away. So here we're going to play Thady Casey's, and the Reel of Rio for you. Here's our Offertory selection. If you're still being paid to work, ladies and gentlemen, and you can kick into our tip jar. Here's a PayPal link or a Venmo if you prefer that. And if you are not in a position to send us a small tip, that is fine. You don't need to. This is for all of us, including Tina in Dublin. Woohoo! joined us for that. Did you hear her playing along? It was
did.
awesome. Ellery, I'm
Just
so
over
glad
the,
that
over the hill.
we could be playing together there for our offertory selection. So when Ellery and I would lead the session in person, the guided session, back when it was at the Armory, we would do an offertory selection toward the end of the hour. So it was like we were playing together. Woohoo!
Be fun to hear me play fiddle on the anniversary. Well, you haven't heard me play fiddle. It might be fun for me to change my strings or something.
Hey now, sounds good. We're going to all play together now, going back to some goodies. How about a set of hornpipes?
How about it?
And I think that the home ruler is on our guided session Common Core list. And if you're looking for tunes to learn for this session, we do try to rotate things off of that list. So you can find all those resources at my website, which is shannonheatonmusic.com.
Oh, yes. And how's your website looking, Shannon?
It's coming along. It's coming along.
Looking pretty good.
Yep. I'll type that in the chat,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, there's an awful lot of resources there and links to the fantastic other resources that members of this community have set up.
Yes.
And thank you everyone who has put in that work, because it's amazing.
Yes, it is amazing. Thank you very much, Clayton and Lori and Julie and Lynn, for archiving all of these tunes so that it makes it easier for folks to learn and access. So thank you, thank you. And Fast Eddie, welcome. We're so glad you're joining us. And here we go. Some home ruler. Ooh, are you in tune with reality?
I'm not changing it.
Are you?
Reality can catch up with me.
No, but what about all our friends playing the box here? Here we go. Ready? Woo! you're joining us as well. I'm glad you're here. We're going to keep the hits a-coming, gang. We're going to play the slip jigs that we had a big slip jig party last week, and people requested more slip jigs, so we're going to try to get to some of those now. Elizabeth Kelly's Delight, what a beauty. And for our friend at the Germany Music College, we're going to play My Mind Will Never Be Easy. I never knew the name of that tune. I had to look it up. That's a pretty one. And then we'll do the drops of Brandy. You know, just like My Mind Will Never Be Easy. So here are some drops of Brandy to chill out.
Yeah.
Yeah, just put them on the gums. You know, if you're teething, you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah. So A minor and G.
Yeah, are you in tune?
You and your tuning, man. Just play what you feel.
Oh, Denya, welcome. I love the idea of you playing fiddle with this tune. This is such a pretty one. That one, and then... All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right, we're going to finish off.
Yeah, okay.
We're going to finish off, folks. We're going to play the lovely Hector the Hero to finish. But first, thank you for joining us. Kokun naka. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Trugares. Arigato gozaimasu. Kamsahamnida. Tusen tak. Dziękuję. Vielen Dank. Grazie. Gramahagat. Muchas gracias. Evcharisto. Sheshe. Chwala wam. Shukran. Eskarikasko. Ta palat. Spasiba. Achehe. Salamat. Terima kasih. Diolch. Toda. Kuzenem. Obrigado. Gam un. Nino tenda. No. miigwech, hvala lepa, gidos, yurva. Thanks, everyone. It's been lovely once again to be in your company and to play these tunes with you. Join us next week, and we will mark a year of the virtual guided session by reprising the very first virtual guided session, the set list. So you can prepare those tunes in advance if you'd like. That's fun, or just go with the flow. And if you know one tune or if you know 1,000, you are very welcome here. And you're very welcome to any Irish session. Really, you should be. You should be made to feel that way. And if you don't, go somewhere else, where you're made to feel welcome. And there we go. So thanks for joining us. And I don't mean go somewhere else. I didn't mean it that way.
I mean, it's all kind of mood at the moment, but
But
Yeah.
Know that you are a valued member of this traditional music community, no matter where you are in your journey. And thanks a lot for joining us, folks. So here we go. Hector the Hero to finish off. 1, 2, 3. Stay well, everyone. Hope
Thanks
to
so
see you
much.
soon.